jump right in. We are going to start on our knees. So if you have sensitive knees, you might grab a towel or a blanket or a pillow to put under the knees. And then I'll show you a couple options if this first shape doesn't feel quite comfortable. We are going to start in Vajrasana. So for Vajrasana, the knees will come together, the feet will come together, and you'll sit back on your heels. If that's too much, you can keep the knees together, open up the feet, and sit between the feet. For Virasana, you could put one block underneath your tush, you could stack 2 blocks, you could place a pillow. And if that's still uncomfortable, you can always just swing your legs around and sit cross-legged. So take what you need. Vajrasana is the suggestion. Hands on your thighs. And take a moment here. You might roll the shoulders back a couple times. So you can stack your shoulders over your hips. Find a little lengthening down through the tailbone. Draw the belly in. Soften your face and close your eyes. And allow yourself to arrive. Let's help us settle into this moment with 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale in through the nose, expand the ribs, fill the lungs, and then open mouth, sigh it out. Letting go of tension, letting go of stress. Twice more like that. Inhale, filling up. Open mouth, exhale. One more big breath in through the nose. Sigh it out the mouth. And then we'll start to engage our Ujjayi breath. Seal the lips gently. Breathing in and out through the nose. So inhaling through the nose again. This time though, keep the lips sealed. Exhale out the nose. Deep breaths in through the nose. Can that air come in the nose, down the back of the throat, into the lungs? And as you exhale out the nose, same thing. Can you exhale up through the back of the throat and out the nose? Creating this rhythm, perhaps a sound, this intention of just watching your breath as it moves in and out. One of yoga's 5 niyama practices, which deal with yogic tools that help us live skillfully, is tapas. Tapas is translated to mean to heat or burn. In yoga, it refers to the practice of self-discipline, self-control, perseverance, and austerity. It involves the conscious effort to burn away our negative habits, attachments, and ego-driven desires. Tapas shows up when we are challenged to do something hard or uncomfortable, and an inverse to that, when we are asked not to grasp onto things that our ego craves for pleasure. And the persevering through a challenge, and the restraint and self-control it takes to push on and ignore enticing distractions, heat builds. This effort's not easy. Tapas requires a great deal of mental strength and commitment. And when our internal fires are stoked and intensify, we sweat, we sigh, we heave, we endure. And these fires burn away our impurities, our resistance, our laziness, our illusion. They purify our mental and physical bodies, leading us to good health and an evolved state of being. Through tapas, we become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. And the heat comes when we choose to control them instead of letting them dominate us. With this practice, we learn how to release old patterns and create new ones. Today, notice the heat outside of yourself as the summer sun heats you up. And internally, notice when you feel intensity, that inner fire blazing because you have met a challenge. Embrace the heat today without overdoing it. Know that it's tapas in action, and you are in the process of purifying your systems. Gently bow your forehead to your heart. Allow the eyes to crack open, lift the chin. On an inhale, reach your arms overhead, get taller, get longer. Exhale, side bend right, right fingers to the floor, reach up and over with that left arm. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend left, big stretch through that right side body. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend right, stretch that left arm up and over, stay here. Take another big breath in. As you exhale, roll your left shoulder down. Start to circle left arm around, bring your belly to your thighs as you find center with the torso. And then lead with the tailbone tucking, roll all the way up to sit. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, side bend left, left fingers down, right arm up and over. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. This time, stay here. Inhale into your right side body. On an exhale, roll your right shoulder down. Start to sweep that right arm around. Bring your belly to your thighs. Find center with your torso. And then as you roll up, lead with the tailbone tucking. Roll all the way up to sit. Bring your hands behind your head. On an inhale, rise to your knees, lift the heart, open the elbows. Think a little bit of a small Ustrasana and a cow spine here. And then as you exhale, pull the belly in, close off the elbows, round the spine, work your elbows towards your knees. Again, inhale, rise up, lift the heart, open the elbows. Exhale, close off the elbows, work the elbows towards the knees as you round the spine. Twice more like that. Inhale, rise and open. Exhale and round. Inhale, rise and open. Exhale and round. Stay there. Bring your hands to the floor. Walk them forward. Make your way to all fours. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck and spread your toes. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread your right arm through. Come all the way down to that right shoulder and the right side of your head. Crawl your left fingers to the top of your mat. So you're stretching that left side long. Tent up onto your left fingers and press into those left fingers to help you balance as you extend your left leg long behind you, coming to the ball of your left foot. Keep your left hip rolling down towards the floor. Push more into the back of your right arm. Spin your right ribs and heart to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Can you get longer from left fingertips to left heel? Take one more breath in. And out. Slide that left hand back in. Lower that back knee towards the floor. Inhale, lift your right arm back up to the sky, unthreading. Exhale, release to all fours. Left side, inhale, reach your left arm up, open the chest. Exhale, thread your left arm through, come all the way to that left shoulder and the left side of your head. Stay there, start to crawl your right fingers to the top of your mat, tent up onto your right fingertips, push down there to help you balance. And then extend your right leg straight back behind you, come to the ball of your right foot. Roll your right hip down towards the floor. Push down more into the back of your left arm and spin your left ribs and heart to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, one. Full breath in. And full breath out. Slide that right hand back in. Lower that right knee to the floor. Inhale, unthread left arm to the sky. Exhale, release. Toes are tucked. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, unfold into down dog. Push into the hands. Start to lift the hips. Stretch the spine. And then start to pull the thighs back to lengthen through the legs. Take a few breaths and just check in with this down dog. If there's any movement you need, add that movement. Creating space. Letting go of more tension. Notice how this shape feels on your body today. And then tuck the chin, rise to your toes. Inhale, roll yourself forward into plank position. Push the hands into the floor, spread between the shoulder blades. Spin your inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Tuck your tailbone towards your heels. Draw the belly in. Take another inhale. Soften the knees. Exhale, lead with the sit bones and roll yourself back into your downward dog. Let's take that twice more. Tuck chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Take a breath in. Soften the knees, push into the hands. Exhale, lead with the sit bones and roll yourself into downward dog. Tuck chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward to plank. This time, stay here, gaze forward. Use your toes. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, bend the elbows and lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes. Extend your right arm straight out to the right. Bend your left knee. Start to crawl those right fingers further to the right. As you do, scorpion that left leg behind you. See if you can get the sole of your left foot to find the floor. Hips are pressing forward towards the left side of your space. Option to stay here. Maybe left arm reaches to the sky. Maybe left arm half wraps behind you. Maybe left hand grabs left foot for a quad stretch. Full breath in. Big breath out. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, roll to your belly. Extend your left leg. Place your left hand down. Slide that right hand in under your shoulder. And then we'll switch. Left arm extends left. Bend your right knee. Start to crawl your left fingers further to the left. As you do, scorpion that right leg. Try and bring the sole of your right foot towards the floor. Energetically press your hips forward towards the right side of your space. You could stay here. That right arm might reach up. It might half wrap. You might grab that right foot for a quad stretch. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And out. Roll to your belly. Right leg extends. Right hand finds the floor. Slide that left hand back in underneath your shoulders. Slide your hands back a little closer to your lower ribs. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, start to lift the chest, pressing into the hands, straightening the arms any amount for a modified up dog. And then check in. Maybe you move around. You could dip the hips a little side to side. You could move the head around. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your toes. Press back child's pose with the toes tucked under. Pushing in the hands, stretch the arms long. Sit bones reach back towards the heels. Keep this shape. Take your gaze between your hands. Inhale, prepare. Those toes are tucked. Exhale, shoot forward into chaturanga. Untuck the toes, tops of feet ground. Inhale, up dog. This time, thighs are lifted off the floor. So straighten your legs, engage your legs. Push the floor away with the hands. Pull the shoulders back, get longer through the neck. Take a breath in. Exhale, down dog. From this down dog, pedal out the legs. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Eventually landing in a forward fold, top of mat with your feet hip width apart. Can you give your toes a little wiggle? Lift the arches of the feet. Maybe shake the head, yes and no. And then soften the knees, reach the hands behind you, interlace your fingers, squeeze the hands together. If you have trouble straightening your arms, reach your elbows to the sky. If you're able to straighten the arms, reach your knuckles towards the sky. Shoulder blades draw together as the collarbones widen. We're here for 3 cleansing breaths like we did earlier. Take a full breath in through the nose. Open mouth, side out. Twice more like that. Big breath in. Side out the mouth. One more inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Release your arms. Stay heavy in the head and shoulders. You might give them a little shake. Soften the knees and unroll super slowly. 1, vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, roll the shoulders back. Step your feet together. Big toes touch, hands to heart. Soft or closed eyes. Can you come back to that idea of tapas? That practice of building heat by facing challenges, by pushing through, or by resisting, by saying no to things that might not be great for us. And when that heat builds, breathing through it, working through it, and using that fire to burn up impurities, bad habits, laziness. Tapas. Use that heat today. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Heart lifts, palms press. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles drive down. Heart lifts high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Feel free to soften the knees and elbows as much as you need. Stay for a breath in. On an exhale, release the arms. Inhale, find a half lift long through the spine. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your left foot back into a lunge and lower your knee. Taking an arm circle today. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. Exhale, circle back around and refine the floor. Lift your back knee. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, fold and drop the head. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Heart lifts, palms press. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles down, heart high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Lower your knee. Arms circle. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. Exhale, take them back, around, and down. Lift your back knee. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, down dog, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms around and up, seal the palms. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, fold with chest expansion. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step left foot back, lower your knee. Arms circle, inhale, arms reach forward and up. Exhale, back, around, and down. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms around and up, palms press. Last time. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down. Step your right foot back, lower your knee. Arms circle, inhale, arms reach forward and up. Exhale, back, around, and down. Tuck back toes, lift back knee, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. And out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. Exhale, hands to heart, and take a breath. Checking in for a moment. Notice if you've begun to build some heat from the inside out. Continue to stir up that fire. As we move on to Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, sit low. Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, Utkatasana, back through center. Exhale, open twist left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, Utkatasana, stay low in the hips. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist left. One more round, building heat here. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist left. Inhale, back to Utkatasana. Sit a little lower. Exhale and fold over the legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, shift forward, squeeze leg to arm. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, squeeze leg to arm, stay there. Shoot left leg through to the left side of your space. Fallen triangle, left arm to the sky, hips to the sky. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, just lower your hips to the floor. Land in that moderate straddle shape. Toes are pointing to the ceiling. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. And on an exhale, side bend left. Left arm drops inside left leg. Right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, back through center, arms reach up. Exhale, side bend right. Right forearm drops inside right leg. Inhale, back through center, reaching up. One more time. Exhale, side bend left. Stay here like we did in the beginning of class. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, roll your right shoulder down towards your left knee. Start to sweep that right arm around. Refine your fallen triangle. Right hand to the top of your mat. Hips lift, heart lifts. Take a breath in. Exhale, left hand to the top of your mat. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg reaches up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Seal your back foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up. Warrior 2. Can you use that exhale to land? Sink a little deeper through that front knee. Right palm to the ceiling. Keep that front knee bending. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach up and back. Exhale into your version of Parsvakonasana. Maybe that means forearm to thigh. Maybe that means fingers to the floor or block. You could take left arm overhead, half bind, full bind, whatever you need. Building a little heat today. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the legs. Reach your right arm up and back. Exhale, triangle. Keep all that length in your right side. Right hand reaches forward and then finds right shin. Left arm to the ceiling. Today, can you bring that left hand behind your head? Lean your head back into your hand. Try and open your left elbow to the sky. And then pull your front ribs in. Stay wide through the lower back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Press down and out through the feet. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Lift the muscles above the kneecaps. Try not to dump into the knee joints. Take one more breath in. And out. Keep this shape. Left hand to left hip. Gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana. Soften your right knee. With or without a block underneath that right hand. Reach your right hand forward and to the right slightly. Float onto your right leg. Lift that left leg. Can you use your left hand and spin your left hip open to the left side of the room? So you're trying to flatten your hips to the side wall. Open your chest as well. Left hand can stay there to assist, or maybe you reach it to the sky. Right hand can stay where it is, or maybe right hand comes to heart. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Gaze to the floor. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the legs. Gomukhasana arms. Left arm down, right arm up. Bend at the elbow. See if you can grab your hands behind you. If not, you could grab your shirt or a strap or a towel. And then turn your right toes forward. So you're in a wide straddle with Gomukhasana arms. Roll your left shoulder back. Inhale, lift the heart. Lift that right elbow. Keep these arms. Exhale and fold forward. Press down and out through the heels. Inhale, get longer through the torso. Exhale, fold deeper. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, keep that left shoulder rolling back. Take one more breath in. And out. Release your hands to the floor. Shake out the head, the shoulders. And let's take a couple swings. Swing to the back of your mat. Swing to the front of your mat. Swing to the back of your mat. Swing to the front of the mat. Keep moving in that direction. Low lunge, facing front. Right knee is bent. Hips are square to the front of your mat. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right arm reaches to the sky. Today, turn your palm to the front of your room and cast your right arm all the way overhead. Get longer through that back leg. Drop your outer right hip and turn your torso underneath that right arm to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, plank. Let's find our flow. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in. Sigh it out the mouth. Left side, inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, shift forward, squeeze that leg to arm. Inhale, left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, squeeze, leg to arm, stay there. Fallen triangle, shoot that left leg through. Hips to the sky, right arm to the sky. Take a breath in, keep this shape. Exhale, just lower your tush to the floor. Turn your toes to the ceiling. You're in a moderate straddle. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, side bend right. Right forearm drops inside right leg. Inhale, back through center. Arms reach up. Exhale, side bend left. Left forearm drops inside left leg. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend right. Stay there. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll your left shoulder down towards your right leg. Circle that left arm around. Left hand finds the top of your mat. You're coming back into that fallen triangle. Hips lift, heart lifts, big breath in. Exhale, right hand to the top of your mat. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Seal your back foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Use that exhale to land. Bend deeper through your front knee. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale into your version of Parsvakonasana. Again, you can keep that forearm on your thigh, wherever you find the most length, the most space, but also today as we build heat, a little bit of a challenge. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Full breath in and out. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the legs, reach up and back. Exhale, triangle, keep that long left side as you reach out. Left hand to shin, right arm to the ceiling. And then bring your right hand behind your head. Lean your head back into your hand. Open that right elbow to the sky. And then check out those front ribs. Can you close off those ribs? Draw the ribs in, widen across the lower back. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Make sure you're lifting the muscles above the kneecaps. Try not to sink in the knee joints. Take one more breath in. Stay there as you exhale. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana, soften your left knee. You might bring a block with you under that left hand as you glide that left hand forward and to the left slightly. Float your right leg. Right hand on that right hip. Can you use that hand and roll your right hip open? Working to flatten your hips and chest to the right side of your space. You could stay there. You could reach that right arm to the sky. You could stay there. You could bring your left hand to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Gaze to the floor. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Inhale, straighten the legs. Gomukhasana, arms, right arm down, left arm up. We're bending at the elbows, working to bring those hands close. Maybe they touch, maybe you grab your shirt, and then turn those left toes in, wide-legged straddle. Roll your right shoulder back. Inhale, lift the heart and left elbow. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, one. Press down and out through the heels. Lift the sit bones. Inhale. Exhale, two. Keep that right shoulder rolling back. One more breath in. And out. Release the arms. Shake it out a little bit. And then let's swing. Swing to the back of your mat. Swing to the front of your mat. Back of the mat. Swing to the front of the mat, turn and face front, low lunge facing front. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm to the sky. Turn your left palm to the front of your space, cast that left arm overhead. Get longer from back heel to left fingertips and spin your torso under that left arm. Can you keep that outer left hip dropping down as you do that? Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Let's find our flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Sigh it out the mouth. Take another breath or two here. Let all of that digest, sink in. We're going to move through all of that one more time, but smooth it out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Here we go. Working that tapas. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Here we go. Working that tapas. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist left. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist left. One more round. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist left. Inhale, Utkatasana, sit lower. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Shoot that leg out to the left. Fallen triangle. Big breath in. Lift the hips. Lift the heart. Exhale, lower your hips to the floor. You're in that moderate straddle. Toes to the ceiling. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Stay there. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll your right shoulder down. Sweep that arm around, back into fallen triangle. Right hand to the top of your mat. Lift the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, left hand to the top of your mat. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Seal your back foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up. Warrior two. Exhale and land a little deeper. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale into your version of Parsvakonasana. We're here for one full breath cycle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the legs. Exhale, triangle. Right hand to right shin. Bring your left hand behind your head. Open through the chest. Press down and out through the feet. Full breath in. And out. Bring your left hand to your hip, gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana, floating onto your right leg. Once you've lifted and stretched into Ardha Chandrasana, use that left hand, roll your left hip open. Maybe you stay, maybe left arm reaches up, maybe right hand comes to heart. Take a breath in. Gaze to the floor. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Inhale, straighten the legs. Right arm up, left arm down. Turn those right toes in. Gomukhasana, arms. Roll your left shoulder back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale and fold. One big breath in. Fold deeper as you exhale. Release the arms and let's swing. Swing to the left. Swing to the right. Swing to the left. Swing to the right. Turn that into a low lunge facing front. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right arm to the sky. Turn your right palm to the front of the room. Exhale, cast that right arm over. One full breath in. Exhale, hand to the floor. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's keep it moving. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Shoot that leg through. Hips lift, heart lifts, fallen triangle. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower your hips for that straddle. Toes to the ceiling. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, side bend, right forearm inside right leg. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend left forearm inside left leg. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend right. Stay there. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll left shoulder down. Sweep that arm around, back into your fallen triangle. Left hand to the top of your mat. Hips lift, big breath in. Exhale, right hand to the top of your mat. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Seal your back foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Exhale, land. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale into your version of Parsvakonasana. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the legs. Exhale, triangle, left hand to shin, right hand behind the head. Open through the chest, full breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor, right hand to your right hip. Ardha Chandrasana, glide onto that left leg. Float your right leg, use that right hand, open your right hip. You could stay here, right arm could reach to the sky. Maybe left hand comes to heart. Full breath in. Gaze to the floor. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, Gomukhasana, arms, right arm down, left arm up. Turn those left toes in as you work those arms. Press into the feet, lift the heart, inhale. Exhale and fold. One big breath in. Fold deeper as you exhale. Release the arms. Swing to the right. Swing to the left. Swing to the right. Swing to the left. Low lunge, top of mat. Pivot around, square off. Inhale, low lunge twist. Left arm lifts. Turn left palm to the front of your space. Exhale, cast that left arm overhead. Take a breath in. Exhale, hand to the floor. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. You can always lower the knees for child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, 1, slowing down, checking in. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. With straight legs, inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. Exhale, hands to heart, and take a breath. Checking in with that internal heat. Softening the eyes, grounding the feet. Tree pose. Shift your weight to your right leg. Bring your left foot either to your right calf or to your inner right thigh. Set up the legs, find your balance, and then today, arms to a T, we're going to work into reverse prayer. I want you to reach behind you, try and bring your hands together in prayer behind your back. If that's too much, you can grab hold of opposite elbows. Roll the shoulders back, soften the eyes. Pull the belly in and up. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep these arms one-legged mountain with your reverse prayer variation. Take a big step back with that left leg and then work to straighten the legs, square the hips, and ground the heels. Arms are still behind you. Re-roll those shoulders back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, Parsvottanasana. As the hips reach back, reach your heart forward, lengthen your spine out over that right leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Press down and out through both feet. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, soften your forehead towards your shin. Press into your feet. Inhale, just lift halfway. Find a long spine, a flat back. Stay there. Open your arms to a T. Inhale, get longer through the spine. Exhale, start to twist your torso to the right. Parvrita Trikonasana, left hand to the floor or maybe a block. That hand can stay inside your right foot. If you want to go a little deeper in the twist, outside your right foot. Inhale, get longer through the spine. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, release, hands to the floor. We're crawling to the left, lizard to the back of your mat. Left knee bends, both hands land inside your left foot, lower your back knee, untuck your toes, and then organize here. You can stay on the hands, You could bring blocks underneath the forearms. You could bring your forearms to the floor. You might close the eyes. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Make your way back up to your hands. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Press into your hands. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg lifts up and back. Look to your right foot. That's where we're headed. Left leg keeps lifting. Start to walk your hands back towards your right toes. Standing splits. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bend both knees. Tuck left leg behind right. Stay low in this squat. Bring your hands to your heart and work that balance. As you start to rise, kickstand your left toes behind you and just pivot around and face the front. Reorganize as needed. Take a moment. Tree pose. Right foot comes to inner left calf or left thigh. Hands to heart. Find your balance. Steady foundation, and then when you're ready, add those arms. Maybe it's reverse prayer. Maybe you grab hold of opposite elbows. Shoulders back, tailbone down, belly draws in and up. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep these arms, one-legged mountain with reverse prayer, whatever variation you have. And then just step that right leg back a few feet. Hips are square, legs are straight. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold up, out, and over that left leg. Spine is long. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Press down and out through both feet. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in. Exhale, forehead to shin. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine, stay there, open your arms to a T. Inhale, get even longer through the spine. Exhale, Parivrtta Trikonasana, start to rotate your torso to the left. Right hand lands maybe on a block or the floor inside that left foot or maybe outside that left foot. Inhale, get longer through the spine. Exhale, twist your torso around. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, crawl to the right. Keep crawling all the way to the back of your mat. Lizard on the right. Both hands inside your right foot. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Again, you could stay on the hands. You could bring blocks under the hands or under the forearms. You could drop to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in and out. Make your way back to your hands if you're not there. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg lifts up and back. Drop your head, see that back foot. We're walking our hands towards that left foot. As you do, keep lifting your right leg higher and higher, standing splits. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bend both knees. Tuck that right leg behind your left. Stay low and curled into that tight ball. Hands to heart. Work your balance. Push down into your left foot as you begin to rise. Kickstand your right toes behind you. And then just pivot around to the top of your mat. Feet together. Hands to heart. We'll take one juicy flow, making our way to the floor. Option to close your eyes. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, step or jump. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky, look forward. Exhale, pigeon on the right. Right knee behind right wrist. Walk your left knee and left toes as far back as you can. Use pillows, use blocks, use whatever you need. When you're ready, sleeping pigeon, you can walk those hands forward. Great place to close the eyes. Check in with that breath. This is a common place for that tapas to show up. We hold a lot of emotion in our hips. Things might rise as we hold this pose longer. Just check in, observe, see if you can breathe through it. Walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes, downward dog. Just take a moment to release from that right side, whatever you need. And inhale your left leg to the sky, look forward. Exhale, pigeon on the left. Left knee forward, walk your right knee and right toes back. Take your time setting up. Again, if there's another shape that feels better in your body, feel free to take that. Maybe you walk those hands forward. Checking in. Find your breath. Walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes. Last down dog of class. Take what you need. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Step or jump your feet to the outsides of your hands for a prayer squat. Elbows inside the knees, hands to heart. Scoop the tailbone forward, shoulders back. Close the eyes. Breathing into the ankles, the knees, the hips, the shoulders, the neck, the face. Allow the eyes to open. Bring your hands to the floor any way you need to. Just have a seat. Close the feet. Roll all the way onto your back. Draw those knees in. And just take some gentle rocks side to side, through the hips, through the head. Half happy baby. Flex your right foot to the ceiling. Grab for the outer edge of your right foot. Extend your left leg long on the floor. Left hand might come to the top of that left thigh and push down as you use that right hand to pull that right foot towards the floor. And then hug your right knee into your chest. Take a breath in here. Exhale and twist. Guide your knee to the left. Gaze to the right. Inhale, come back through center. And swap out those legs. Half happy baby. Extend that right leg. Bend that left leg in. Right hand might push the top of that right thigh down. Pull on that left foot. And then hug that left knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. Big breath in. Exhale, twist. Knee to the right. Gaze to the left. Inhale, come back through center. Hug your knees in one last time. Forehead squeezes in. Everything curls in tightly for 3, 2, 1. Release and take final rest option to bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Maybe you extend the legs out fully. Whatever feels good in your body. Take a moment to organize. And then let go. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle around, adding small movements to come back into your body. As you're ready, stretch the arms and legs long. Reach the fingers and toes away from each other, inhaling. And then exhale, knees to chest, roll to your right. And as you're ready, you can make your way up to sit. Finding a tall spine. Close the eyes. Bring your hands to your heart. And we'll finish with this short text from Prana Yoga Wellbeing. The foundation of tapas, to dedicate ourselves to the often difficult and uncomfortable work of growth and healing through the heat of willpower, discipline, and change. The path of yoga leads us to wholeness if we can create the self-discipline required to sit with discomfort. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.